Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist, and today is our recovery session. Okay, welcome. Sorry for the technical issues that we've been having this morning, these past couple of days. As frustrating as it is for you guys, I promise you it is just as frustrating, if not more frustrating for me. Trying my best to exercise some patience and resilience and make sure it happens for you guys. So please bear with me. I will do my very best to make it happen, and if I have to, pre-record the sessions and then deliver them live to you at 9:30 as well, so there isn't any interruption to your program. Thank you for being with me, and the multiple attempts trying different software and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, it wasn't happening. But we're here, so hopefully it kind of all pans out and everything runs smoothly from now on. Okay, so big deep breaths. Right, so things you're going to need today are your yoga blocks. If you have one or two, grab them. Okay, if you have a yoga strap or a belt or dog lead or a towel, grab those. Okay, other things you're going to need is a mat, some big deep breaths, and hopefully it's going to be nice and relaxed all the way throughout, and you can de-stress with me. Good. Right, so I hope you're having a lovely morning. If you are, let me know how you're doing in the comment section. Let me know how you're getting on, and yeah, hopefully we can have a smooth ride all the way through. Let me know if there's any internet problems, any kind of, anything technical. Just chuck it up in the comment section, and I can hopefully work through it. Okay, but hopefully you won't experience anything at all, and this class will run smoothly from now on. But yeah, welcome, and thank you for your kindness and your patience. Okay, so what we're going to do is gently come back over here. Okay, you're going to grab a little seat just in this position. It's kind of like on the side where you're just sinking your hips into your ankles. Okay, making sure your feet are nice and flat. It's going to feel a little bit of stretch in your ankle. Okay, potentially stretching your knees. I'm getting a bit of skin pull on the backs of my legs. Okay, but if you can stay here, kind of then open up your chest, draw it backwards through your shoulders, and make your spine nice and straight. From there, you're going to take a big deep breath in, opening up your chest, breathing it out, trying to come out 3 seconds or 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Okay, if you struggle with this position, just bring it up here and then just gently guide down into it and then draw back up. Okay, ease into it, feel the stretch, and then come back up. For those who can hold the stretch, please do. Okay, so big deep breath in, breathe it out nice and gently. Good. Now in. And again. Good. So with your right hand, you're going to look towards your right, gently rotating your face, if you will, holding your jaw ever so slightly. Okay, you should feel a little bit of a stretch in your neck. Take as far as you can. Put a little bit of pressure, but not too much to hurt yourself. Okay, swap the sides, coming over the other side with the opposite hand as well. Again, breathing out nice and steady, in for the nose, out for the mouth. From there, bringing your chin down to your chest, stretching out the back of your neck. Trying your very best to keep your spine nice and straight, your shoulders back, tucking that chin down, and then from there, looking up towards the sky. And bringing it back to a neutral. Okay, so from there, you're going to come down, you're going to roll all the way around. Just nice and gently loosening up that neck. Just like so. Nice and easy, well done. So from there, coming up the opposite side. Again, trying to take it to its full range. Good. and gently relax. Okay, so hopping your knees up a little wider. Okay, from there you're going to walk your hands down, stretching out as much as you can, keeping your hips right on your heels, and then walking those fingertips away whilst you're stretching those arms out. That's it. Big deep breath. That's it. From there, sliding your right hand underneath, dropping the shoulder to the floor if you can. Look towards your hand, keeping your hips down as much as you can. Follow with a big deep breath. Nice and steady, nice and easy. Good. From there, swap the sides. Sit. Good. From there, flowing up, coming all the way down, pressing away from the floor, tall as you possibly can. Big deep breaths, nice and gentle. Good. Planting your toes down, drawing your hips up into that downward dog. Big deep breaths, trying to bring those heels to the floor as much as you can. And sliding that right leg forward this time, or left leg even. From there, bring the hands down, chest to your thigh. Nice and gently, big deep breath in. Good. From there, gently coming up, tall as you can. So try and draw the shoulders down and back. Pushing up nice and tall. Big deep breath. Gently coming back down again. From there, coming up with the right hand, sliding under the left. Dropping the shoulder down again. Increasing that stretch in your glutes. Looking towards that right hand. Big deep breaths. So gently come back up. From there, bring the hands up, drawing the leg up and back as much as you can. Breathing it out, nice and steady, drawing that chest down as much as possible, lifting up that leg, keeping the hips in line and level as much as possible. Coming back down, swapping legs, drawing forward, stretch it back, bring those hands forward, chest to your thigh. Big deep breath. Good, coming up nice and tall. Pushing it away. Tall as you can, nice power chest, shoulders back and down. Engaging that hip. Squeezing that lower back. Good, nice and easy. Good, gently coming down again. This time with that left arm, slide it underneath as much as you can. Try and drop down as best as you can. Feeling that stretch on the right side. Big deep breaths. Nice and easy. Good. Gently coming back up again. Tall as you can. Big deep breaths. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. Stay nice and relaxed. Breathe it away. Planting your hands a little further forward. From there, coming back. Driving up, tall as you can. Draw that chest down. Draw that knee back. And the heel down as much as possible. Good, gently coming down back into that press-up position. From there, you're going to come down halfway, hold, 3, 2, 1, coming down. Big, powerful curve up. And then again, planting those feet down, back up into that downward dog. Good, from there, drawing those knees down, planting those hips down, breathing it out, nice and easy, nice and steady. Good, from there, coming up, drawing one leg forward, keeping the back leg off for a minute, rotating around, taking your time, breathing it out. Good, gently coming back around, swapping legs. Move back around, nice and gentle, taking your time. Big deep breaths. Good, gently coming back. From there, swapping back again this time, putting your back knee down on the floor. Okay, you're going to put your outside elbow on the floor as well if you can. You're going to place your hand here on the back of your head. You're going to rotate, stretching as much as you possibly can, looking towards the ceiling. Breathing it away. From there, gently bringing your elbow to the floor, tapping the floor, pausing, then big stretch around, reaching as far as you can, coming back around again. Good, big deep breaths. Good, 2 more. Last one. From there, gently dropping that elbow if you can. Making sure your elbows and heel are in line. Your fingers and toes are facing forward. And you're breathing it out nice and steady as you're doing so. Big deep breaths. So gently coming out. From there, swapping over. Again, nice and easy. Hands facing forward. Dropping that outside arm. Again, keeping the heel and your elbow in line if you can. Hands on the back of your head, then rotating around as much as you possibly can. Breathing it out, slow and steady. That's it, nice and easy. Big deep breaths. From there, bring that elbow around, tapping that floor. Nice and steady, try and recorrect that foot if it's out of line. Rotating around, tapping and driving. Big twists, as much as you possibly can. Good, big deep breaths, keep it up. So 2 more. Last one. Good. From there, gently coming back into that all four position, okay? You've got your knees directly underneath your hips, okay? You've got your wrist, elbow and shoulder all in line. Your back is nice and straight, okay? What you're gonna do, you're gonna push and curve your back, pushing your chest away from the floor as much as you possibly can, rounding that back as much as possible. And curving your back as much as possible. Nice big deep breaths. Nice and steady. From there, coming back up again. Push it away, squeezing as much as you can. That's it, curving it. Good, again, pushing away as tall as you can. Good, last time. Curving that back. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to bring your feet together. You're going to hop your knees out as wide as they can go. You're going to walk your hips forward, dropping down onto your elbows, planting your hands forward, bringing your head with it. Okay? So it's a big stretch, bringing the hips down. Now, if you have the flexibility, don't just lay on the floor, okay? Try and keep a little bit of a gap off the floor. So if you can see my thighs, a little bit off that floor. So you've got the weight of your hip forcing the stretch in your thighs and the pelvis. Make sure those elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Like so, okay? So from there, you're going to try and push up. Gently come down. Drawing your hip down a little bit more, squeezing that back, and walking it back. Okay, from there, grabbing yourself a little seat, bringing your feet together as best as you can. Hope you're all okay and everything's running smoothly. Okay, so feet together, holding on to your feet as much as you can. You're going to pull them into your hips, drawing your knees down as best as you can, pushing that chest out as tall as you can. So that's brilliant. Breathe it away. Sit nice and steady. So try and bring it a little bit closer again. And as tall as you can, big proud chest, draw your knees down away. You should feel it all in your inner thigh, coming up towards that knee from your groin. Just like so, and then puff that chest out as much as you can. Good. From there, taking one leg forward, one leg is going to be here. You're going to place your hands behind, and what you're going to do, you're going to draw that knee down as you come out there, okay? So it's a little rotation in your hip, just like so, okay? Just loosening out that pelvis. Rotating those hips. Now, if you can, bring your leg a little closer and try and get that knee to knee as you do that, okay? So it's knee to knee as you're there, rotating down as much as you can. Now, depending on your flexibility, now you're going to bring your foot in ever so slightly, okay? And you're going to rotate out, trying to get that knee to the floor this time, okay? Opening up. I'm about 2.5 inches off the floor. I'm trying my best to try and get it down each and every time. Trying to get that little bit of stretch in your inner thigh as you're there, trying to squeeze and then come up, okay? So draw down, squeeze, come back up. So one more. Good, okay, so swapping legs, okay, again, bending that one. Depending on your flexibility now will depend on how much you have to slightly rotate your body. This leg is a little tighter by the looks of it on the inward side. And it's just learning that about your own body so you can challenge yourself and work on yourself as an individual, which is what it is all about, guys. Sit, big deep breath. That's it. Brilliant job. Good. 2 more. So last one. Good. From there again, maybe rearrange your hands. Draw down deep as you can. I've got a little bit more flexibility on this side, going outwards. Don't know about you guys. You're drawing down, stretching out at the top and the bottom. Okay, really squeeze that stretching out fine. Now, if you need to or you like to, okay, just gently press that bottom. Okay, so put your weight on the other side of your hip, so you're kind of leaning away from it, if you will. And when you get down, just gently apply a bit of pressure, not on the knee itself, on the thigh. So mid thigh, come down, a little bit of a stretch. Just like so. Good, last one. Good. So from there, spinning around, laying onto your back. Okay, you're going to bring your feet together. You're going to point your toes away. You're going to bring your arms with your palms up from your pocket all the way around. It's a big stretch towards the top. Interlocking your fingers, squeezing your ears. Keeping your knees off the floor, okay? So you point your toes away, so your heels are down, your bum is down, your shoulders are down. Everything else is off the floor if you can. As you take a big deep breath in, and then gently breathe it away. So repeating. Good. Fanning the arms back round. Okay. Again, coming around again. Big deep breaths in. Breathing out, nice and steady. So last one. Good. Gently fanning it back around. Okay, so from there, you're going to lift up one leg. You're going to draw it into your chest as much as you can, keeping the other leg nice and straight, squeezing it down into your abdomen as you pull it towards your chest. Keep your spine nice and straight if you can. Keep your shoulders down into the floor as you're doing that. And that other leg is going to want to potentially rotate to the side. Try and keep your toes facing up towards the ceiling and that knee facing up towards the ceiling. It's really, really important. Okay, so from there, you're going to hold the same side leg. Okay, so if you've got your right leg like me, I've got my right hand on the inside now. I'm going to hold it towards the ankle, and I'm just going to draw it down towards the outside, stretching that groin a little bit more, just in a slightly different manner. And then this side, I'm placing my elbow and shoulder down, so I've still got that spinal alignment as I stretch that inner thigh again. Good. From there, coming over, holding on the opposite hand with your left hand. You know, opposite thigh, you're going to roll that knee over towards the opposite side. Now, what's going to stop it, okay, is those shoulders from lifting off the floor. Now, try your best with your other hand. Lay it down with your palm up, knuckles down. You're trying to stretch as much as you possibly can whilst keeping both shoulders on the floor, whilst you feel that in your hip, in your glutes, and potentially in your rib cage and your intercostal muscles in your back, depending on your tension, where you're carrying it. Good. From there, coming back around the opposite side again, holding on to the ankle, stretching out that leg. If you want to bring this side over, I always do, keeping that spine as straight as you can. Feeling that inner side. Good. And again, coming over, holding on to that outside, stretching out the opposite arm, gluing the shoulders down, trying to bring that knee down as close to the floor as you can. Once you get that stretch in those glutes, in that upper back, going to help you rotate a little bit more, free up your hips a little bit more. Good. Gently laying on your back again. This time with the opposite leg, holding it, cupping it with both hands, drawing it into your chest as much as possible. Feeling that stretch in the pelvis, whilst gluing those lower back, those shoulders down into the floor. Okay, keep that spine aligned. Draw that knee down to you. That's it. From there, left hand coming on the inside, holding onto the left ankle, drawing it down towards the floor, stretching out that inner groin with that right hand, open it up, out to the side, stretching down. As you do so, keep that other leg nice and straight with the knee and toes facing the sky. Big deep breath. Good. This time, opposite hand coming on the outside, rotating over, arm out to the side, both shoulders down now. That's it. Big, deep breath. That's it. Rotating over. Doing that lower back down. Drawing that knee down as much as you can again, opening up those hips. Stretching that inner thigh. Taking a big deep breath. Gotta free yourself out. Focus on your breathing. Try and really relax and draw deeper into the floor with each breath. As you pull down. Good. From there, again, drawing over the top. Try and get a little bit deeper this time. That's it. Big, deep breaths. Nice and easy, nice and steady. Good. From there, gently laying on your back, straightening out your legs, your spine, your arms, capering it around, all the way around, low as you can. Interlocking your fingers, squeezing your ears, pointing your toes, take a big deep breath in, breathing it away. So really stretching and lengthening that body and fanning around. From there, you're going to lift up both legs. You're going to hold onto the outside of your feet, but inside of your knees, if that makes sense. You're going to pull down as you draw your shoulders down. It's going to really challenge your hips to open up. It's going to straighten that lower back into the floor as much as possible. You're trying to keep that spine nice and straight. Draw the shoulders down as you pull your feet down. It's just going to challenge those hips. That's it. Big deep breath. That's it. Good. From there, gently relaxing, coming up nice and tall, spinning around. Okay. Again, from there, bring your feet together. Drawing back up. Should feel a little bit easier now as you do so. Pull it in as tall as you can. Draw your knees down. Push your chest out as you pull those feet into you. Good. Big deep breath. And relax. Okay, last but not least, if you have a little raised object like my sofa, okay, what you're going to try to do is straighten out those legs as tall as you can. Point your toes, and bring your arms up. Try to bring them together and then really push your chest out. Keep that back as straight as you can. Draw your knees down. I don't know about you, for me, because I have tight hamstrings. I can feel it already. Some of you may be wondering what I'm on about. If you do have tight hamstrings, you'll know. So big deep breaths, proud chest. Just going to feel the chest open. It's going to feel the front of your shoulders, potentially even the elbow and forearm. And shake it out. Good job. So thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for your patience, your kindness, and bearing with all the technical issues that we've had this morning and the last week or so. It's been on and off. Some days have been good, some days have been bad. I think I've sorted it. Obviously tomorrow, this morning was slightly different. Tried using a different internet browser and it didn't like it at all. So I think I've nailed it in the sense, hopefully you've experienced a flawless connection today. Let me know if the connection was good. Hopefully it was. Fingers crossed tomorrow and from now on, everything will run smoothly like it was. It's funny how nothing changed, but all of a sudden there was issues. But yeah. So I've invested in some equipment. Hopefully you'll continue to invest in me, and hopefully this will just get better and better, and the connection will not be a problem anymore. Have an amazing day. I hope you have a good one. Hope to see you soon. Hopefully it's tomorrow. But yeah, let me know how you found today's class in the comment section. Give the video a little thumbs up. Share it with your friends and your family members over social media or just in person. Tell them. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It helps to grow and develop the channel, and it helps me do more of this and help you as much as I possibly can. Okay. Have an amazing day. I hope you have a lovely one. And again, thank you so much for your time, your effort, and your patience this morning. Have a lovely one, and I'll see you same time tomorrow for our upper body prehab session. So if you have tightness in the shoulders, weakness in the shoulders, and that upper back and it's giving you problems, make sure you're here tomorrow, and we will do our very best to make that a thing of the past. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day.